All right, we're out at the home of Stephen and Patricia Tovar. We're going to be doing some siding work for them. We're probably going to divide this up into two phases. Right now we're just focusing on the sidewall siding, primarily on the second floor. Probably do a second phase where we're doing a soffit fascia combination and then some of this window trim on the front of the home here that's in the brick. But for right now we're focusing on the actual sidewall siding on the second floor. So this area here in the front porch area we're leaving alone. This little capping over the garage door we're leaving alone. And on the front we are going to do, there's a little half gable up there with some pretty good rot along the tile line. We're going to address that area there on the front of the house. And then as we go over to the right side here, we are doing a full tear off. We're doing the 8 1/4 cedar mill select. And we're doing primed, of course. We're going to follow up with paint. And they want to go, actually, Mrs. Tovar wanted to go maybe a little darker shade or variation of what they have now. So we'll do part of the color consult for her to make sure we get the color exactly that she wants. So there's a couple window capping kind of right here, and then a twin set of windows right here. So those couple areas we will go ahead and just do because they're such small areas. So we'll take care of that. But upstairs here, we have this window and kind of these sides here that are going to be Hardie plank, including all of this up top there. Now you can see here there's some repairs that we need to do on that fascia. Just on this little edge right here, it's about probably 2 feet, if that, of fascia underneath that tile that needs to be addressed. It's completely rotten out. So we'll fix that portion for them. But that's really the only thing that's included in our scope of work for the fascia for this go round here. And then here you can see a pretty good view of the capping over the windows that we're going to do in the Cedar Mill Select Hardie plank. So we got up top, you can see a little bit of the chimney. We'll go look at that here on the back and take a look there. We're going to obviously use a 50-year rated caulking, and then we'll follow up with our Sherwin-Williams paint process, the Locks-On primer, and then the super paint top coat. We're not painting this exterior door. Here's the other capping that we're going to do there. And then coming around to the back, see this little nook up in there. So that needs to be addressed as well. And then as we go back here, this is where the primary concern is. You can see where the sidewall dies into the tile line, especially right here. We have some substantial rot going on there, so all that's going to be remedied. And then we got this chimney up there that has been causing them problems. They haven't had any interior leaks, but the siding is definitely degraded and deteriorating in those areas. So that's something that we're going to fix up. That little window, that bath window right here, and this window right here are going to be retrimmed, as well as that gliding window up top where we just looked at. Those will all be retrimmed in a Hardie 1x4 after they're flashed and sealed. It's a beautiful home. I think they said they've been here about 6 years, if I recall correctly. So there's a good picture of that, as you can see, with the window trim that we're going to have to do. And then this part, I believe we did spec this, just again because it's such a small little area, so we're going to do that portion there. And then coming around to the left side of the home, we got this little area up top. Ooh, son. There you go. That side wall siding right there. You can see kind of right along the tile line how it's having some issues. So that'll all be fixed up by having that Hardie plank on there. And basically on the left side, don't really have anything. It's all brick over here, fascia soffit. We got a friendly dog next door that's keeping me company here. So that's going to be just a kind of a second phase down the road. So that's kind of our sidewall siding. That's kind of the scope of work we're looking at. And then obviously no paint on the fascia soffit. We're probably looking at a follow-up project within a year or so of getting that all done. We're not doing anything inside this screen porch. You may not be able to see it, but there's a kind of a capping over there over this combination of doubles and then that door. So we're not going to address any of that. We're just doing the exterior, sidewall, second floor areas, including a couple window cappings right here and 2 on the other side that we looked at. So that's pretty much our scope of work. Again, follow-up project will be the soffit fascia, addressing those areas. But as right now, we'll get rid of all this rot that's on there now and get the Hardie plank on all the sidewall siding areas. So Mr. and Mrs. Tovar, really appreciated meeting with you guys, and we look forward to doing a great job for you. Thanks so much. We have this area as well over these back windows here that we'll address and get the Hardie plank on there. And get that all squared away. Here we can actually do, on these window cappings, we can actually go over our Hardie plank right on top of this this area here, as well as those couple other areas that are over the windows, just so we're not disrupting any of that. And obviously it's in good condition to do that. So that's kind of what we'll look at here on all these little window capping areas.